Hello and welcome back to lifeup, another great opportunity to share information with you. Thank you all for being part of this family. I appreciate your support that you are giving me. If you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe for me. Today I'm going to show you how to prove your financial proof of fund when you are admitted into a university in Canada. The process is after you've been admitted into the school, that is the first part. Now you have to do the second part, that is the immigration to get your study permit. And one of the requirements that many people ask questions on, or many people like get stuck, they don't know how to go about it, is proof of fund. Do you have the money to come to Canada and then study? That is one of the requirements that immigration office will require or will be looking at. So that is what we are going to look at today. So stay tuned to the end of this video so that you get every bit of information that I give you. So let's come to the immigration site. I always tell you this is the Canadian immigration site. So every information about Canada that you want or that you are looking for here is where you have to come. So you're looking at study permit. So I'm just jumping straight away to proof of funds. Yeah, you have to do a lot, but I'm showing you proof of funds today. So if you check the proof of fund, if you click on the proof of that fund, it brings us here. So you must prove that you can support yourself and family members who come with you whilst you are in Canada. So like already, if you get the study permit, you are allowed or the permit allow you to come along with your family members. That is your immediate family member, your spouse, and then your children. And then if you have some other people, you could bring them. Then you have to prove, but you know that it all increase your cost of immigration processing. But I would advise that it's better you secure a visa for them. If even they are not coming with you, it's better you secure a visa for them. So you have, so these are the documents that will show a proof. Yeah, not all of them, but one or two of them together. Even one could do. So proof of a Canadian bank account in your name if you have transferred money to Canada. Some people will open a Canadian bank account here and transfer money into it. That will show your proof. But it doesn't mean if you have a Canadian bank account and then it depends on the amount. So don't open a Canadian bank account and then transfer 200 Canadian dollars in it and think that is going to be a proof of fund for you. No, it will depend on the amount in that bank account. So we have second one is guaranteed investment certificate from a participating Canadian financial institution. So if a Canadian bank or any financial institution is able to issue the GIC, that is, you have an investment with that Canadian bank or financial institution, and then they are able to issue you that certificate. You can use that as a proof of fund because you have money in that bank or financial institution. I don't know what is written on the certificate, whether this they quote the money that you have. I can't talk much about that, but that is if you have, maybe you have a mutual fund account, you have some, like any financial thing, anything that, yeah, you give money to the Canadian institution, that they'll give you that certificate, like you buy treasury bills and those stuff. Yeah. And then proof of a student or education loan from a bank. So if you took a loan from a bank You should have a proof that you took a loan from the bank, and then you have that amount, and then your bank statement for the past 4 months. So they can also, you can request it, they can request your bank statement for the past 4 months, and then a bank draft that can be covered to that can be converted to Canadian dollars. So a bank draft that can be converted to Canadian dollars. And then prove you paid tuition or housing fees. A letter from a person or school giving you money. Yeah, that is like if you have a scholarship, a school is giving you scholarship or somebody is giving you scholarship, either a person or an institution, they're giving you a scholarship, they are sponsoring you. Yeah, you have to get a letter from them. And then proof of funding paid from within Canada if you have a scholarship or are in Canadian fun educational program. So yeah, scholarship and school will also give you this. So these are the documents they may ask you. I think one or two of them will be okay. One will be okay. So any of this one will work. But in most cases, for the international student, you look for the bank statement. Look out for the bank statement. Like I mentioned earlier, it's not that you have a bank statement. So you'll be given the scholar. They look at the amount in that statement. They look at the amount in that statement. But mostly, what I will advise you is even if you have a bank statement, you should still support it with another one, maybe a letter from somebody giving you money. And that person must also prove they have that money, so they also have to attach their bank statement. It could be two or three people. You have to bring all of them because they are sponsoring you, and you could state, okay, person A is sponsoring 50%, person B is sponsoring 25%, person C is sponsoring 25%. So all you have the 100% sponsorship. They all show their little money in their account, and that would be a proof. That would be a proof. So like all these are the document, but what they are looking for is this amount. So as of now, this is what they have. So for a year, that is those outside Quebec, which most students will fall under that category. And then if you scroll down, you have those in Quebec. Yeah. So if you the student, these are the amount of fund required per year. This doesn't include your tuition fee. This one doesn't include your tuition fee. So let's say you don't have any scholarship. You've gotten the admission, and then your tuition fee for the year is, let's say, 10,000. So this is the expenses for the year, 10,000 that they've estimated it. Your rent, your utilities, your transport is just an estimation. You are not going to spend. You could spend more or less. So in total, we are looking for 20,000. So you don't have any scholarship. So they are looking for 20,000, at least 20,000 in your statement or any of the proof, financial support proof that you are bringing. At least 20,000 should be stated there. Should be stated there. And then one thing you should know is um they are not going to take that money. It's just to show that you have that amount. You have that amount. So that is for you alone. And then you could do the calculation. If you are bringing your spouse with you, additional 4,000. If you are bringing any other family member, like one child, additional 3,000. So if your spouse and a child, then we are thinking of 27,000. So approximately 30,000 Canadian dollars is what you need to prove. So if you can't get all this money by yourself, your bank statement should take part of it. And then you could get family members or friends who are also able or willing to support your application, for them to also show their bank statement. So if you get three people, just state they are sponsoring your education. You are taking 20%, your wife is taking 10%, your uncle is taking this percentage. So you could get all those documents and put them together, and then you get to your let's say the 30,000. So you just show them all this document. You just show them all this document, and then it will work. It will work. So this is how to prove your financial support, proof of um financial support. It's not that complicated. Just you have to start immediately. You start your application, your school application, looking for the school. Start talking to people who will be willing to help you. You just have to talk to them nicely. Let them know who you are, and then like talk to them, your family members, your friend, because they are not. We are not taking the money. The immigration office is not taking the money. It's just showing that you have that money to support you. To support you. Yeah. And then what people do is the first one, they open a bank account and then transfer the money in there. Well, that some people do that if the person will give you that money to keep for a month or two or three, but that one, to me, this is my personal opinion, is a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky in a way, because you should plan to keep the money there for about 3 or 4 months. Why am I saying this? Because the time you would send your documents in is not that same time that they will process your documents. So there's a Canadian bank, and then the immigration too are in Canada here. So it's easy for them to cross check. So if you put your the money there, you print the statement, you show it to them. I have this amount there. Then the next week or two, you try to withdraw the money back to whoever that money belongs to. And then they are also going to work on your application in the next 3 or 4 weeks' time. Then they try to cross check, and they found out the money was there all right, your statement was right, the time you printed them, but now just within a month, you don't have such amount there. That can cost your denial of study permit. So it's better you use your home bank. It's better you use your home bank. Get a people, just show them those statements and put them together. So thank you. This is what I'm just passing across. I know if you have any other question on this proof of finance, please let me know. Let me know. I know many people have gotten their admission and they are yet to start their immigration process. So thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. Share this for others. Help me move these numbers up. You've helped me now have 500 subscribers. This month I want you to help me, and then let's at least get a double of this number. So as I'm doing you a favor, giving you all the necessary information, do me this favor by also sharing my videos to your friends and asking your friends to subscribe, and let's build a bigger family. Thank you for staying with me to this end. A lot of videos here you can watch, and then it will like a lot of information. Ask question in the comment, like and share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.